day, dearest hatters and hattettes. 'Tis I, Trotimus, and my fellow brethren.
I'm Al Smithy.
And I'm DJ H3 Max, aka Ross Hornby.
Today we will... Sorry. Why do you have to say Ross Hornby every time?
It feels I've got two names and I'm got no choice. Both your names have a link to your name. Mine does not.
Maybe you
Anyway,
should have thought about that.
I did not think about that when I was 13 when I made that first bloody name. Continue.
Today we will be tantalizingly touching upon some tasty topics and treating you to some terrific trinkets of tasteless twaddle.
Woohoo! And Trot's a twat.
Yeah, that's another T.
Another two T's.
So, who's the exec producer this week?
The executive producer is... Drum roll. Stop the drum roll. It's Sam Dukes.
Sam Dukes.
Blood
Thank
type
you, my
A,
friend.
male, England.
That's his, technically a shout out. He didn't really supply us one, so this is his
That was his
personal
shout out,
details.
So yeah, his shout out is blood type A, male, England. Boom.
If you're interested in blood type A male from England, hit up Sam Dukes.
Looking for some blood?
He's type A, if you need it.
Thanks, Sam Dukes. What does he win?
What does he win, Smith?
He wins.
Let him process what he wins.
Renegade Ops.
Preparation.
Renegade Ops. I bought it. I bought a 4-pack for my friends on Steam, and turns out I've only got 2 other friends.
Why are you talking like that?
Sounds like
Why are you
you
talking
just-
like that?
What's wrong with you?
I think it's the neck
Oh.
brace he's got on.
It's got a weird,
Yeah.
like, fluffy...
It's not a neck brace, it's a scarf, and it's cold in my house.
Looks like his
It's not a
sister's
scarf.
Can we
Silly.
let's get right. Basically, Sam, yeah, you get Renegade Ops. What we'll have to do, it's on Steam, so you're going to be very lucky, and I'll add you on Steam and send you it on Steam.
On where? What platform is that?
So yeah, you got to get Steam. Sorry if you don't already have it. I know some people don't like it, but I personally think it's awesome. And yeah, get on Steam. Send us your. Should we get him to send our his name?
We'll
Steam
send
name?
him a message saying you've won, right?
Right.
And then we'll request him to respond to that with
This
his
is all
Steam
admin
name.
stuff.
And then we'll add him. Then you look
Who's the
out for
top
an ass-
hatter?
Who's the top hatter? It's Lacoste. Like a total.
Like a total. His shout out is...
No shout
out.
So, Smith will now do a rendition of the latest chart-topping hit, a cappella.
That's
Which acapella?
what's
Which
topping at the moment.
I don't know.
Oh.
Top of the Pops stopped.
What
a
was
long
I
time
singing to Ross earlier? No. What were we singing, Ross?
Oh, I don't know.
A second ago. We were singing about Scrot.
Oh, about Scrotimus.
Ago. Oh, great.
What was the song?
I don't know.
Okay, so moving on. Explain how to be.
You can tell he loves
explain
that
how to
name.
be top contributor and top hatter for this week. All you have to do is go to hatventures.net/donate, and there's 2 ways to become either of these positions. To be top contributor, you must be the highest donator of this week. So between now and the next Hat Chat, if you're a top contributor, you will win the prize, which will be announced later on.
Indeed.
If you would like to be top hatter, you donate anything you like. It doesn't matter how big or how small. We appreciate every donation. And
This
yeah.
applies to everything as well. I mean, we appreciate anything that you guys send our way.
As long as it isn't a big bag of poo.
As long as it isn't a large bag of shit.
yeah,
You can't
Always.
say that.
You
can't always-
say shit.
we always get large
Cover your
ones as well.
You dirty bastard.
They always go all out on the bag of shit.
It's like they
Always.
save it up for a little while. And like,
we're not joking.
potentially-
We've had them.
yeah.
Why
I
didn't we
swear they
mention
put
it 2
themselves
weeks
on
in a
like
row?
special diets as well to get it as like multi-density as possible.
It's like a log.
Weird.
A firm log.
We need to set up a PO box so people can send us their shit.
Yeah. Or just donate as much as you can. Find your
Isn't it
parents'
more of a
bank accounts.
POO
And
box? Hey!
That was
That
great.
was an awful.
Chalk up a pun for
That
Al
was-
Smithy.
Awful.
Thing is, because his neck brace is so large, he can write jokes on the inside of it and just look down.
Yeah.
See it.
I don't have
It's
a
like
neck
a-
brace on. It's a
It does.
scarf.
It's like a large rubber dinghy around his throat.
It's a head support.
It's really cold in my house, okay?
What, around your neck area?
It must be.
Just wear
Chilly.
a coat, mate, or a dressing gown.
I'd like to see what he puts
Not a
on
neck
around
brace.
his ankles.
Silly. Anyway, update on Hat Ventures. Let's update them, Ross.
Let's do this. Fantastic news. We have already filmed some Skyblock. Oh my god, that's amazing news. Yeah, I can hear you from here. And this is
Whoa.
pre-recorded.
I could hear them too.
And we've also recorded Sky.
Yeah, there's a difference between Skyblock is an adventure map.
And we played Skyrim, but not recorded it yet, unfortunately.
There's lots of sky.
There's a lot of sky
we're
in
playing
our
right now.
game
So
lately.
Skyblock is the adventure map, which has been popularised by Captain Sparkles, and it's a very popular map. And we've been requested to play it over and over again. And like us, we are weak and vulnerable, and we give in to peer pressure.
It was
so
the death
we did
threats that
Skyblock.
kind of threw it.
And messed it up. But
Yeah,
then we
we'll
did a
see.
take 2, which is more promising.
Yeah, spoiler.
I mean, this will be out
And-
tomorrow at the same time as hopefully the first one. So try and watch them before Al Smithy throws any more spoilers your way.
And let's hope YouTube's not in maintenance mode, because that ruined a lot of uploads.
It would have been
today.
out today, the day that
So,
we're recording, day before the day this is out.
What's
Does that
going on with
confuse you
Skylands,
much?
Smith?
Props.
The guy that knows everything about Skylands.
Skylands is starting again. We
Skylands.
did a little thing the other day. Like we came out of our little hole after being
It's another accent.
a bit lost for a while.
It's the neck brace.
All right, we got a bit lost in some
Cursed.
tunnels for 6 to 8 weeks, and we find our way out, and we are still
So
on like the
spoilerific.
hell.
You're
Well,
Is it the
literally telling them.
What the episode's about?
Come on, man.
Well, yeah. Well, no. What? Sorry, we came out of a tunnel.
No,
Guys,
no,
it's
no. This
Minecraft.
is
How much
your-
of a spoiler is that?
Listen, you're spoiling everything. This is.
So yeah, and we start
Next,
in
you'll be
this
saying
area,
what blocks we mined.
Come on.
and we collect some blocks.
Don't tell them about
and
dirt. Don't tell them what the dirt box.
What the dirt?
So yeah, Skylands has very much started again, and we had a lot of fun, and we filmed for ages, so we've got loads of footage to come. And as usual, I pwn and the other guys fail.
What?
I'm not even
No,
sure if
that's
that's
not
true.
true. You're
But
going to have to
No,
see.
you do.
I think
You
you'll
You have
see.
to find out.
And the fact that it's not been edited yet means that we can now make you look like scum.
Although you can't edit out some of the epic gravel/sand running I did.
No, you can't.
Oh, there is
That-
some really
That is
good.
always
sand running.
quality, top quality.
Mm.
And if you
Mm.
haven't seen our Skylands because you're new, you need to go back and go watch them, because then you'll be up to
They're very
date. when they
If you're
popular.
really confused as to what the hell is Skylands and what's all this, they're adventure maps on Minecraft. We play Minecraft as a Let's Play series. We don't just podcast. If you go to youtube.com/HAAT, yeah, that's 2 A's, Heart Films, you'll be able to see all this random stuff. And trust me,
Mm.
it's random, and we scream a lot.
Yeah.
Talk about peaky
And,
audio.
we're playing it on 1.0 now, by the way.
Yeah.
pushed to
So
the
we're,
future.
we're actually updated. You know, we're not always a version behind like normal Skylands. We're actually forefront of technology. So yeah.
What's
and
a piston?
thing is, right, Skylands is going to end soon because it's a very old map. We've said this many times. It's a very old map. It was made in 1 point something or other of alpha, pre-alpha, maybe.
Well, when we ended,
And,
it was on 1. We were on 1.7.3.
Yeah. So that just shows, and we've been doing 30 episodes over the course of half a year. So you can tell that it's reaching the end of its tether.
However,
but-
Tether.
However, tether, it's leading on to something much, much grander, isn't it, Ross?
Something that we can only claim is going to be better than it is until we actually make it.
But
what
there
it
is
is.
an awful,
So we
awful
can-
amount of
We can
groundwork
tell you how
going
great
into
it's
it.
going to be and how much work we put into it, but until it's out, you won't know how great it is. Or
I
if
might
it's just a
go
complete
as
flop
far.
and we've screwed up everything.
But it is kind of related to some of the stuff you've seen in Skyland. So if you look carefully, you might see some hints.
Well, yeah, definitely. And I might go as far to say it could well be one of the most ambitious Let's Play hybrid projects on YouTube in Minecraft.
That's a huge claim.
That's a ridiculous claim. I mean, if anyone had, I mean, I know it's a Let's Play.
That's really got out of hand, that
Wow. That claim. I'd like to throw that claim out. And
I said one of the most, so I
I
mean
don't know, mate.
it's up there. But we'll see. We'll see.
We'll
and
see
you
what-
look
we'll-
forward to that.
We'll be making
That'll
a
be a little-
podcast when we eat our words.
God, that was
And,
awful.
So we're aiming for Skylands to continue over the Christmas period so that you get to enjoy that whilst feasting on turkey, chicken, or vegetarian options if you're so
or
inclined.
walrus.
Walrus
What?
meat, blubber.
Walrus meat.
It's not
Disgusting.
that common, and you probably have to hunt it yourself. But if you do, take a pic, send it on Twitter at @hat_films.
What would you do if you got a really horribly bloody, like, beaten walrus picture on Twitter sent to you? You've
Well, I'd
opened
have
that
to.
up now.
I'd have to retweet it.
What?
Well, I'd retweet it. I'd tell people what I saw.
That's sickening. You're a sickening guy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I mean, I gave that promise, and just like you promised that this is going to be the most epic series ever, unfortunately, we've now got to keep up that promise. Now, when we
Well, I
disappoint
don't-
people and they start crying, what do we do then?
I
We'll just
don't know,
play
get-
Terraria until we're
Get sponsored
we're
by
old.
Kleenex.
yeah,
Start dishing out tissues.
yeah.
Yeah, so Skylands is going to be running over the Christmas period, as I said, and hopefully big old
What
project's
did you
going to be
say?
It'll be running alongside Skyblock, so you'll have two skies whenever we can get them out.
two skies
What did
every
you
when.
say?
What did you say?
And yes,
Tell me where is Gandalf?
For I much desire to speak with him. I had no other option than to say that. It says here, Trot Diamond Lust. What does that mean?
I didn't type that. Did you, Al Smithy?
Might have.
Tell me what it means. Is
I
this your-
like diamonds. Nah, I was just saying when we were getting back in, because we're like dialing it back now, well, I say dialing it back, sort of going back to our roots, back to the good old days.
What's he doing?
I can't think of many more cliche phrases. So basically, we're going to be putting out good, solid content, some of which you feel familiar and, oh, this is nice, it's nostalgia, and some of it's nice and new and awesome. Diamond Lust, I don't know, it was just enjoyable the other day. We were playing Skylands
Yeah,
and it was
we had a-
actually
we had a-
quite
we had a-
fun to play.
Yeah, massive Diamond Lust whilst we were playing.
Yeah.
It felt
I mean, it's
good.
kind of like,
It's like going back to your favourite shoes, and it's like, yeah, this feels cozy.
Feels good,
and I
but
can run around.
they're dirty and old, so you've got to throw them out. Anyway,
that's
the website.
Website revamp incoming. Fisty Must Jimmy is our dev, our resident dev. He's working like a mutated gerbil in a lab rat
I don't know
scenario
how
where
well
he's been
they work.
injected by a genome which was used for
He's doing some
Alzheimer's.
stuff for the website anyway.
Used for Alzheimer's, but genetically
So, like,
modified
if you've seen
so that
Rising of the
he
Planet of the
becomes
Apes,
intelligent.
pretty much the plot of that. That's what's happening to him, and he's working on the website stuff
That's
as
him.
well. Trot, you're
And,
doing quite a lot on it as well, so I don't.
Well,
Then
what
just
I'm
throw it
doing
all
is
to the-
saying, I want it to look like this, and Jimmy's like, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ,
Okay,
I know how to
can
do that. Do I want to? Probably not, because Trot just told me to do it, and I don't do what Trot says. I mean, who does?
But yeah, either way, we've got a nice website revamp incoming, because at the moment it's a bit of a patchwork scenario. You've got website and a forums which is hidden unless you register, and then the forums don't look like the website.
well,
wanna
can't
also
buy
kinda-
the forums.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Smith
the
hasn't
forums
even
isn't
posted
very,
on there, so.
Yeah, I think what's important is that we find a balance between them instead of it being a forum with a website attached to it or a website with a forum hidden underneath it.
Exactly.
So we need to find a
exactly.
nice balance with them both integrated, so that people who aren't really forum techies like myself, I don't really use that many forums. I like the way that kind of the front end of the
It can
site
smoothly
looks.
transition into that
Yeah,
for you.
so basically we want a bit of both so we can have a more integration with the community.
And thankfully, thanks to Jimmy, we have the power to change things. Yes, we can. But yeah, with the website, what our aim is, we've got with this big project that's taking over Skylands, it's going to heavily involve our beloved community, and our community is very dear to us. So we want to treat them well. So it's about time that they deserved a website upgrade, so that the place they go to every day looks nice and works nice and has some brand new features. For instance, a public gallery. Have you ever wanted to show and share and showcase your Minecraft photos and builds and stuff with each other without uploading to an external bloody website, linking it back and all that stuff? We're hopefully going to have a public gallery and all that stuff.
Can you do videos as well? So
Possibly videos.
if we can, yeah.
We'll see. That might roll out in the future, but yes, all these lovely things are coming to you for being fellow dearest hatters. And also, alongside that, with the website, we're going to get the server upgrade finally. I know, yep, it's taken a long time, but we're currently working. Our current thing that's holding us back is Bucket, because it hasn't got a recommended build for the release version of Minecraft. So we are waiting eagerly with that, and we are working closely with a plugin developer who's bringing an incredible plugin to our server, which you're gonna love. It's bringing back a plugin we had a while ago, which allows you to level up and do things like that, and it's much bigger and better than that. So look forward to it, and look forward to the news about that coming soon. TM. Blizzard style.
So we recently had YouTube's had a massive overhaul, and it's kind of pretty much forced it upon us, everyone now. So you don't have the option of just trying out Panda, or it's called Cosmic
Eat
Panda.
this.
So we made a little quick video which is kind of funny and under a minute of how to sort out subscriptions and stuff.
YouTube in a minute.
I don't know what your opinions on it is. I mean, there are a lot of things which are really nice and work really well, but there's just little things that
For content creators, the back end has got a lot nicer. For the front end, it's a bit too jarring, but I am getting used to it now.
But it's also like the way that subscriptions are seen, in the fact that, for example, if we post out a video in the morning, like our American viewers might not see it. That's why we do another tweet in the late evening for you guys.
So
and it's
you guys,
and the thing is, it's going to get pushed down by everything that's going on in the day. And then we might put another video out in the evening, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just get lost. Whereas beforehand, they would list next to each other. So you can see both of them. Be like, oh, they've got a couple of videos, I can click on them. And now it's just going to be one. And
the way to counter this.
Out. So the whole pinning system is.
Yeah, the way to counter it is using the pinning system. So what you have to do is go to youtube.com, logged in, and then on the left you'll see your subscriptions. You won't see all of them. You have to click see all. This is all explained in our minute video. But yeah, just click the little pin and you'll be able to find us at the top and see all our uploads without getting washed away, so to speak. So yeah, that's how we deal with the new YouTube layout and see the subscribers that we want to see. Yeah.
And also in the whole change up, our subs, we lost like 200 subs, I think, just because of it. Basically, I think they're deleting accounts that were literally made as like ghost accounts, or
they're purging inactive or spam accounts.
Or people who like, because obviously we did competitions and stuff, and people who like kind of subbed again just to. I mean, some people were doing it out of the kindness of their heart, but it just ended up their accounts.
It's kind of detrimental. It's not. It doesn't really. I mean, it's a good gesture saying I'm going to sub to you with loads of accounts, but it doesn't really help. And YouTube picks up on this and they remove the accounts. So that's what's happening with YouTube.
But and
the thing that affects us all.
It's all good otherwise. I think visually it's going in the right direction. What do you think, Smith?
Is.
As somewhat of an outsider.
This is quite deep. This is.
He looks very concerned.
Well, the thing is, like, I like the direction it's moving, and the thing about the back end is that it's transitioned from an existing system to another system that has more in-depth stats, but looks kind of vaguely similar. But the front end has gone from a system that obviously more people are used to, and it's kind of completely changed. Like, so it hasn't done this sort of half-step improvement like the back end has. It's done this complete change step on the front end, which I think is a bit, like you say, jarring.
Yeah. Straight into the deep end.
I don't know. I think that it's going to be positive, and I think they'll work out the kinks. But yeah, it's a bit weird. I'm not really sure. Like,
are they working with the kinks now?
Yeah, they are actually. Good band. Who are they aiming to please? I don't know.
Me. It's mainly me. I mean, they emailed me and they said, look, Cosmic Panda, we know you chose the name, and what do you think? I'm like, yeah, go for it. So, sorry.
I got kind of annoyed that the gaming section keeps getting removed off of the front page.
Yeah, that's annoying, isn't it?
It's like, wow.
I mean,
that's all of our content.
Probably one of the most popular categories on there, and it keeps getting shifted.
Silly changes every now and then.
Nothing we can do.
But yeah, so that is the situation thus far.
What's this little thing that has its own category?
So next segment, which will be the games. we're probably just playing the same games pretty much. I don't know if you guys played anything brand new as such, but I'm pretty sure we're all still playing Skyrim.
Grim.
I haven't done any recording yet, unfortunately. I personally haven't anyway. I don't know about you
No.
guys.
No, I haven't done anything yet.
Well,
So
Smith's upgraded
busy.
his computer. We'll go into that later. But because
Yay!
a lot of changes he will probably like to talk to you about. But well, I killed my second dragon today. In fact,
How did that make you feel? How did that make you feel?
made me feel great because I sucked in the dragon's soul as it died. No, I'm really loving the game. Like, obviously, when you first started like raving about it, I was like, yeah, is it going to be that amazing? And then like, it is that amazing. I'll go full steam ahead and say it is a really enjoyable game. And in general, I'm having a great time. Although I did spend like 2 hours searching some guy's house for a safe, and then I eventually found it, but using clairvoyance. Yeah, I don't know.
Also, bugs, right? I came across the most annoying bug. I went on this epic quest line. Jesus, it was so long and like windy and bendy at times. And it was in this city, and I was like, yeah, I'm doing really well. I knew I was at the end. It's like, complete the quest. It's like, you saw it on the list. It's like all these little steps you have to take to complete this epic quest.
So built up.
Right?
I'm quite
I
excited
walk, I open the door, you hear the little creak, loading bar. I think a throne came up. You rotate it. You can rotate it in the menu, in the loading screen. Can't you zoom in and out? I did that for a little bit because it took a little longer than normal to load. But anyway, that's besides the point. I walked down the steps. Light was flickering. It was quite dingy in here. It's like a shrine to Talos in this city.
Right.
And I see it, the beacon of hope and dreams, the end to my quest, the little indicator arrow pointing at the quest giver, the man with the plan, the reward, the big payoff.
Okay.
Walk up, see 2 guards blocking this indicator. I'm like, what's going on here? I talk to them. They say something about how they don't like dragons, completely irrelevant, or that he wants to go get some food. I was like, this isn't part of the quest. Okay, push them
do you want to go get a kebab?
Yeah. And then behind it, there's no one beneath the quest indicator.
Oh,
I'm like,
God, yeah. You tell me
what's this? What's this? I look around, have a little scout around. I was like, where is he? What's he doing? I waited for a little bit. He's like, he must be radiant AIing somewhere, feeding a dog. Or just walking into a wall somewhere. Nope. I waited 24 hours, had a little snoop around the back. He's bloody dead on the floor. Dead. Complete stone cold dead.
Was he sleeping?
No, he's dead. Like, full on dead.
He's just dead, alright, mate?
He's not going to get up dead. And I cannot complete that bloody quest.
Does it even come off? It won't come off your screen, will it?
Nope.
So you've just got that until...
Got the bloody indicator there
to
forever,
the very end.
mocking me in the game. So yeah, that's my
really
recent bug in Skyrim.
That's ridiculous.
That's not very good.
I think I built it up a bit too much, but
you did build it up.
banging.
In fact, it's building up so much. Let's play Skyrim. Cue the music. Bam, ba-da-da-da-bam, see you guys later. Thanks for listening.
Except I can't play
Pirates of the
Skyrim,
Caribbean.
mate.
He can't play. Oh, scratch that. Stop the music. He
Too
can't
much
play
RAM.
Skyrim because of his computer woes. Explain your computer woes to us, Smithy.
Whoa.
Can you do it to the key of E minor in a blues kind of tone?
Blah blah
I
blah
bought a new computer
blah 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 blah
and I bought a lot of RAM.
blah 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 blah
And I installed this RAM in my new computer,
blah 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 blah.
but my computer, it didn't ran.
Wait, what?
Full grammar.
So
Past
I took
tense.
out some RAM from my computer.
Blah 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 blah.
Now I'm trying to get it to ran.
The wrong tense.
It's so stilted.
Yeah, so I bought 16 gigs of RAM on Amazon, and
As well as the
it
whole
seems to be
motherboard.
Oh yeah, as well as the Asus Z68 Pro Generation 3 motherboard and a
Oh, that
Core i7
one.
2600K.
See, it's that one. It's that one.
But I can't seem to get the 16 gig to work in a stable fashion. So I'm
Probably
currently running with
because
8.
it's not.
If anybody knows how to fix my RAM, email hatchat@hat-films.com saying, Smith, try this.
Personal shout out. Jesus.
I want you all to just email him saying,
Email him,
Google
seriously.
it.
Google it. Yeah. If we don't get 10 emails saying Google it, I'll be annoyed.
We're not doing another
I've
hat chat.
tried to Google it a lot and it doesn't work.
But Google says no. Try Siri then. Jesus Christ. All right.
Just so unhelpful.
Well, a couple of other games. I've been playing Modern Warfare. And I didn't mention it last week. I had Modern Warfare 3. A couple of new features that I actually like in comparison to Modern Warfare 2.
Is it the updated engine?
They haven't updated.
Is it the brand
engine.
new storyline?
The storyline isn't necessarily it's brand new, but it's not.
Is it the brand new British accents?
Those are pretty much recycled also. However,
Is it the new locations? Is it the complex
I don't like
multi-stranded
some.
narrative?
I don't like some of the maps actually. I don't like the British maps. The underground ones, not very good. Anyway,
So all in all, Skyrim.
I really like the special ops. Basically, it's like zombies.
Is it called Splops for short?
No, it doesn't say Splops on there at all.
Should be.
Yeah, it doesn't. Nope, doesn't say that. Similar to zombies with waves.
Just Chuck
of enemies.
Tester.
It's just Chuck Tester.
Nope. Just
Tester.
Tester.
Yep. So I'd say the special ops mode solo is actually pretty awesome. Go online, do it with a co-op, pretty awesome as well. You get less points, I think, individually, but you know, whatever tickles your fancy. Also, there's a new mode called Kill Confirmed, where you have to collect the dog tags of the person you just killed, which
No.
is
How
a
is
pretty
that a
good feature.
new mode?
It wasn't in the last game.
Brand
so you
new
shoot
dog
them and then you have to go and
tags.
pick them up.
You collect basically the goal is to collect the first team to collect 65 dog tags. So
That is silly.
and if you die, if your teammate can collect your dog tags and therefore reclaim your kill, so that
Yeah, but that's just like
It's back and
Battlefield 3, right?
well, Battlefield 3 you
Basically.
can do
No,
that.
no.
But I don't think that's
No, hold on.
playable.
It's like the same dynamic where if you shoot someone and they die,
yeah,
someone can go over as a medic and revive them and it takes back the score.
sure.
That's exactly the same.
Well, yeah, I'm not arguing that.
Yeah.
I'm not
No,
saying
I
this.
think I think we should take this outside.
But it's like it's
Let's
a
have
dedicated
a big
mode to
fight.
it. It's not like in the like team deathmatch. Although I say that like there isn't much team play really.
Can you imagine
Even the
like if
team
it was
deathmatch.
if that was a real thing, like people were actually shooting each other and like
Yeah.
having to collect dog tags?
Yeah,
It's a bit silly, isn't
it's
it?
dark, isn't it?
I wish you had a dedicated mode for shutting the hell up.
He's got a point. He has a point there.
It's witty
talking
and
of-
clever.
Also, fresh games on the iPhone. What did you buy this week, Al Smithy?
I stupidly bought Infinity Blade 2 for $4.99.
Oh, you say stupidly. Why is that?
Well, because I judged the first one and thought, oh look, it's on rails. Basically, people go on about how nice the graphics
grilled
are
me
and
about
stuff.
it all the time. It's
Yeah.
like, why'd you buy that?
It's
Well,
literally on
trash
rails.
game.
Like it's just like a tech demo in terms like it's not even a game. Like
I enjoyed
it's just
it.
like a pre-rendered video essentially. And the first one was okay, and I was just like, oh, might as well. Got an iPhone now, might as well try it out. Tried it out. It was just a bit. I don't know. It's just dull, and I don't care about it. I'm not invested in the story at all.
Well, the thing is, like, the story wasn't a major element of the first game. It was just the fact that.
But the thing
showing
is,
off
it's
that
just like
we can do this on an
oh,
iPhone.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, get to this boss, click on him. Get to this one, kill him, click on him. It's just like, oh, jeez. Don't know. Just gets me down, mate. That's all.
Well, something that will cheer you
almost-
up. Probably the fact that Alpha for Cobalt and Scrolls will be coming in a few weeks.
Oh, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for both.
That is
Mainly
gonna be
Cobalt.
awesome.
Mainly Cobalt.
Mainly Cobalt. Because that is a game that we three should definitely play.
He means play.
I would like to point out that I'm going to tactically kick all your asses on Scrolls as well, though.
Probably.
Tactically, you ain't got a chance in hell, son.
Tactically, I think I'm the only one who actually fully comprehends how the game works.
He does.
Probably.
He does have quite a good
Because he
understanding.
did listen to the developer conference.
We were busy,
We didn't.
filming stuff and making films while he was having fun.
Yeah.
Constantly focusing the camera and sound on directly what's being said and displayed, because you
Yeah.
can't possibly absorb what's going on when you're doing that.
He wouldn't
You
know.
ain't a camera
He
op.
wouldn't know. He wouldn't
You
know.
ain't a camera op, son.
He
You
wouldn't
don't
understand. Had to
listen.
change white balance a couple of times.
They don't let
click
me
a couple
use
knobs.
the
Those
camera.
knobs.
If I
Those-
try and touch the camera, Ross turns round and does that face
Like a
like
viper.
Bilbo Baggins from Lord of the Rings. That's what happens. No. He doesn't. He sort of just goes. What does he say?
He's
It's
on his way
mine.
to Gollum. He's on his way to a Gollum sort
It's
of guy, isn't he?
mine, and does that horrible face. Scared me a
That
bit.
is a horrible. It did scare me first time round.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, saw some more behind the scenes. Well, I say fairly recently, about 2 weeks ago, I think it was.
Is there another one?
It's not very recent. Is it?
No, it's the one where Peter Jackson tells him about all the names of the Red cameras he's got.
Ah,
Oh,
yes, yes.
that's old.
I
old
know.
news.
It's
Mate,
not, well,
I think we haven't discussed it. We
Old
haven't been
hat.
around, so yeah. So you may as well.
yeah, it's kind of old news, but you guys should look up the behind the scenes stuff because it's really awesome, and you can see the
This is off The
ridiculously
Hobbit, by the
giant
way.
green screens they use and stuff.
This is
Crazy.
The Hobbit.
Sorry, yeah. What did I say?
Not keeping up.
Well,
You didn't say anything
You
what the
didn't
film
really
was.
say-
Okay, right, okay.
Hobbit, parts 1 and 2.
Oh, it's going to be so epic. I can't wait. It's the next big cinema event I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Also, this week, what happened? Released. We released our YouTube video. We've also released a couple of behind the scenes. Not YouTube
Yes.
video. Our YouTube under a minute explanation video. They're all YouTube videos, but behind the scenes for the Xbox Live Arcade video, which is quite good. Got a bit of outtakes on there. The guys having fun and just showing you what our process.
Guys.
through it, really.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. Yeah, that was all.
Hey guys, YouTube's
Oh my
queer.
gosh. And all those goodies.
Yeah, and behind the scenes of the
See
evolution.
how that was made.
And you can watch how they're made. Mojang put the main ones on their channel as well, which is pretty awesome.
Okay, let's move on to funny news.
Let's move. Actually, no, hang on. Battlefield 3 has new maps. Are they out now already?
No, they're all out on PlayStation for the first 2 weeks, and then they'll be out in 2 weeks after that.
We got
Bloody
PC version,
exclusives, eh?
unfortunately. But
Back to Karkand is the expansion.
saying that, I had to download a 4 gig patch earlier on, so
That's
I
a
haven't
lot
actually.
of fixes.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's fixes or whether I've just had to re-download half the game.
There
for
was
any
just
reason.
one giant bug, and
Yeah.
it required a huge squatter, which is 4 gigabytes inside, like
Exactly.
a giant virtual one. Just kind of swoops in game. It's quite laggy. But
So,
yeah,
yeah.
the
But yeah,
job.
Battlefield 3. Hopefully, we can get back to doing a little bit of that when the new maps come out.
Hmm.
That'll be fun.
That will be
would
very
like
fun.
to do that.
Why don't we move on to humorous news and stuff?
Let's look at funny news for this week.
Humorous news.
Who wants to kick it off?
I'll go. Yeah, so basically, 12-hour rescue of pregnant cat from bin.
What? That's
That
the
just
headline.
sounds grim.
A passerby heard meowing from inside a recycled clothes bin and thought a missing pregnant cat called Puss Puss was stuck inside. Villagers tried to open the container but were unable to do so because its locks had been tampered with. Firefighters and the RSPCA were then called, but they also could not prise open the bin. So it was transported 18 miles to an engineering company. Workers sliced through the metal container with steel cutting equipment to reveal
So elaborate.
a battery-operated toy cat.
What?
Oh god.
Once we got into the
Oh my
bin, we heard the
gosh.
meow again. It sounded like a cat, and we all started to carefully search the bags. Then I found a bag of toys and picked out a toy cat. It said, "It couldn't be this, could it?" It wasn't making any noise, and asked if I could cut it open to investigate. As it held it, I went off, meow, meow, mystery solved.
Oh, for God's sake. That
How
sounds
could they not
awful.
distinguish? It must have been a very realistic cat sound. I mean, how many
Yeah.
sound effects are in it?
Puss
Well,
Puss is still
either
missing
that
from
or
her home
people
and
were
Mole
just
Free,
really naive.
and the
God.
pregnant cat is still missing.
Oh, God. So
Yeah.
that's not even a great thing to end on. Well, that's-
Tragedy.
and the pregnant cat is still missing, so if you find one, send it.
Please call.
Send it to
So if
whoever
you
it
see
belongs.
a particularly fat in the mole-free, a particularly fat cat in the mole-free area, if you hit it, you get triple points because
Oh,
it's
God.
predators.
That's not
It's
anatomical.
do not try and kill it.
The mole-free area is not part of the cat that's pregnant. That's just the location.
I don't even know where
The
mole-free
mole-free area
is.
of the
Jesus.
cat.
Also, that horrible video of a guy feeding a little kitten to a snake. We need to find that guy and prosecute him.
Oh, that's not.
So
even
if
talking-
you
that's
if you've even heard of it,
disgusting.
let's find him.
That is just. It's just horrible.
That's horrible.
Inhumane.
It's almost as horrible as a gran who's disturbed by a sex pest ghost.
Sorry, what?
That's the headline. Gran disturbed by sex pest ghost. Not an actual-
She sounds a bit kinky.
It's not. No, it doesn't do anything. It's not that bad. It makes it sound a lot worse. A grandmother claims she is being haunted by a poltergeist who gropes her as she tries to sleep. This is also accompanied by a black and white hand caressing her face on the on the page.
No. Hold still. We've got to do this. It's part of the. It's for the article.
Hold still.
Please, it's
my
bringing back horrible
My hand
memories.
looks ghostly, right? Yeah, sure. Let's take the photo.
Very ethereal.
It's
yeah.
it's just a photoshopped hand over the top, so it's very awful. She began experiencing the nocturnal disturbances in her flat 4 months ago. She said, "It's like an octopus. I was lying in bed when I felt this creepy pair of
Sounds
hands.
like one of my Japanese anime.
I kicked frantically, and it went away. I tried sleeping without the duvet. I even threw the mattress off the bed and bought a new one, but it has made no difference." So that's it, guys. Ghosts do not hide in your mattress or your duvet. Don't worry about that if that's even an option.
She was getting groped.
Yeah, or just probably just feeling stuff from touching her or shoulders and
Lush.
stuff. But you could use groped in any term. I could touch your arm and someone would say, "Oh, you stop
Don't
groping that
touch
dirty
me.
little
Don't
walrus
touch me.
guy."
Don't touch me.
And so on and so forth. She said, "This is very creepy. Give me the jitters. It's harassing me. I need to call in the Ghostbusters." Now, someone needs to tell her that they are fictional, and you can't call those.
What, the Ghostbusters?
You can't call the Ghostbusters.
What? What do you mean they're fictional?
No.
They're not real, mate. Don't worry.
No.
You didn't.
They've got.
They've got a
I've
phone
got the
number.
action figures.
No, yeah. I've also got. Well, I've got one of the backpacks with the little.
Yeah, but Slimer,
Yeah,
he's in the movie.
I know, mate. Yeah,
It's a documentary.
Yeah.
About the Ghostbusters.
yeah. And this article outs them as fakes. So I don't know.
I don't think I want to read that article, to be honest.
No.
What's their email? I'm sending an email.
I don't think there's an email on the bottom of this one. No.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were going to send some post to their email.
But yeah. Well, anyway, there's a vicar who says he can. A reverend, who says he can capture it in a vortex of light. By it, I mean the ghost. So,
He's just bragging.
yeah,
when could a vicar capture
Did he have-
something
It ends
in a
on
vortex of
ends on a
light?
hopeful note that he might.
When was that
capture
part
it
of vicar
in
training?
a vortex of light. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. At what point? Yeah, exactly. At
And
what point are
now-
they like, okay, now we're going to go through how to exercise someone and get rid of ghosts? Oh yeah, I've been. This is what I was waiting for. This is what I came.
Is it the vortex
I wanted to be a
of light?
vicar for this.
Please tell me it's the vortex of light. I've always wanted to.
First
It is the
page,
vortex of light technique.
First chapter, vortex of light. Yes. God, I can't wait to use that. It's like
Sorry,
being in
I'm just
Skyrim with
can't-
magic and stuff.
Yeah, I know. I just got reminded of Skyrim and Dragon Shouts. So
Yeah.
Can we get off the topic because I just want to stop Hat Chat and play it?
All right. Okay, we'll stop it now and bring in the music. And see you later. We're gonna go play Skyrim. Nah. Stop the music.
My story.
Your story now.
Title: Dog shoots hunter in buttocks.
The dog
Classic dog.
shoots a hunter.
The
Nah, that's
tables have
classic
turned.
dog.
Tables have turned, my friend. Even
Alright.
though you don't shoot
You need
dogs
to tell us how.
for hunting. A U.S. hunter was rushed to hospital after being shot in the buttocks by his dog. The 46-year-old man was hit after his, in quote marks, excited pet stepped on a shotgun in his boat, reports the Daily Telegraph. He escaped serious injury, receiving only minor wounds to his buttocks and probably a bigger one to his pride.
Oh God.
Nice
Just leaving
one.
a-
That's a good
alive.
Yes, that's right, Rex. Get it up there. Oh no, don't pull the trigger.
God. That's an awful. What are you envisaging there? What's that?
I'm sorry, but yeah.
What are you turning that into? That's not what the dog was doing.
That's
The dog
really-
was
I
running
can't-
around
I can't really-
excited about obviously just seeing another cat or maybe another dog or.
The thing is,
just-
you should you should see the photo. The whole Photoshop thing with a hand.
Yeah.
Imagine that with a dog,
Holding a gun.
very smiling,
Bearing
it looks
arms.
like it's smiling, with just a sniper rifle with silencer,
Oh God.
just kind of haphazardly stuck on front of it, on the front, not even attempting to look like it's holding it.
Oh
just
right, so it's just.
literally placed on the lens.
Well, that's good.
That sounds like a
bit
pro.
Bit of pixelation around the edges, so you can see, it looks like a cut and paste job.
Sounds like that dog is a pain in the ass.
There we go. He's signing off for the night.
Hey! I'm here all week. I'm
Yeah.
not here all week.
Sorry. This is his recollection of the story of the dog. It went off, shooting the decoy setter in the buttocks. I don't know if it was the safety device that was on. It's not impossible the dog could have taken it off safety. So imagine the dog with his paws. You can imagine one of those.
It's not. It's fiddly, isn't it? It's not exactly. And we've
Just
fired
as-
guns.
imagine
In
his
fact,
paw
I'm wearing. right now. Hello. I'm
He's
wearing the
showing
gun
us
store
his
shirt.
Gun store t-shirt.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh God, I'm still not going to wear mine. I
Yours
don't
is
call
more
911.
awesome.
The danger of looking
Um,
like a sociopath.
But anyway, carry on. The dog took it off safety and shot him in the buttocks with a
Brilliant.
shotgun.
Oh, that's another thing we haven't discussed, is that annoying joke that everyone's using now. I know it's in Skyrim, and we passed the Skyrim section, but that joke with the arrow in the knee. Guys,
Oh God, yeah.
I can't,
Wait,
it's on every YouTube video, I think.
I would have heard it, but I took an arrow to the knee.
There it is. That's the form factor. You'll find that joke.
It's on literally every single YouTube video I looked at today.
Yeah.
It's on there.
It's on there, and I don't know how people are still finding it funny, but I guess a couple of weeks, guys, it might die down.
Hopefully.
Or it'll take an arrow to the knee and die down.
Well,
Well, why don't we go to our prize section? God, what have we got to
Do
give
that.
away this week? I don't even know.
I don't think we have.
we should take this moment to tell everyone that previous people, for example, the people we promised Homeworld 2 and Fallout 3 to, we haven't forgotten about you. And it will eventually get sent. The main issue is at the moment is Ross is up in Swindon and we need him to come down to sign everything. If you're happy to not have us sign it and just want it posted, let us
Send
know.
us an email. hatchat@-films.com. Say,
Otherwise,
no more autograph, just give me my goddamn game.
Otherwise, we'll wait until Ross comes down, which should be rather soon, or we go up to Ross, and we'll get it signed and posted. But yeah, we haven't forgot about you guys. Soz, it's taken so long.
Saws.
But this
Less
week,
than 3.
we might have Assassin's Creed 2 to give away.
What?
I just found this on the side. It's on the Xbox 360. And if you played... Well, I think this is two games behind the current version. But what's important is...
It's nostalgic, that's what
It's
it
a
is.
nostalgic game that if you have a 360, it can be played.
Wow.
It's certainly one
I've
that, I mean,
always
this
wanted
is,
to play
oh my
that.
god, this is so amazing and innovative, and this is a great it's actually quite a good game though. But it is old, and yeah, sorry about that. But we're running out of stock, guys. We're running out of stock of games.
If you want a signed version of Assassin's Creed 2 Platinum, not even Platinum,
It's not
because I
Platinum.
don't think it's...
It probably is. But this version is as new.
is as new, played by the real Ross Hornby, DJ H3 Max. He's got his scent of his body odour on it
No scratches or anything.
included. No scratches,
You've got to be
unless
15 or over.
unless Post is very brutal with the package.
Yeah, just get inside and cut the disc. You've got to be 15 or over. But
But yes, if you, it's
Screw
not
it, we'll
only
sign
that
it.
though. That's not what they own. That's not what they get. If you're top contributor of the week and you want Assassin's Creed 2 signed by us, you also get a shout out and the ultimate pride and nobility of knowing that you're top contributor for Hat Chat episode 9.
exactly. And you
9.
could make a shout out if you wish. Please do. We do enjoy giving out shout outs.
Add it to the PayPal note when you donate, and that will be the way to get the shout out into our vocal cords, projected onto the mics, recorded in Audacity, trimmed down and edited and uploaded to iTunes
And you know
and
what?
our website.
I think whoever wins this is going to have a great time playing as Ezio from, let me just read the blurb. Ezio Auditor de Firenze. He is an assassin, apparently, according to this Assassin's Creed 2. That's a great game.
Let's go to challenge.
Challenge section! What?
We're gonna go hit the old
Repeat button.
repeat button and play Buzzcock's intro, which means one of us. Wait, how did this work?
Because it was very long last time, one of us will make up a song, not make up a song, sing a song, hum a song.
Intro to the song.
Exactly. And the other person has to guess what it is.
Somebody give me a song.
Okay.
Ross, you set the task for me,
Oh, okay.
and then,
Okay,
I
yep.
perform it a trot, and we'll just
All
do
right,
it in a
okay.
circle.
Well, yeah, all right. Scrotumus, take your headphones off.
Excuse me.
Mate, your name's Scrotumus. Right?
Scrotumus, take your
I'm not
headphones
taking it.
off. You could do the Skyrim theme.
It's a bit obvious.
It's a bit too obvious. We could do that one. Start with that one, and then do an actual one as a joke. We found love. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I am back in the
Scrot,
room.
can you confirm you've got your headphones back on?
Not confirming shit all to you.
Scott, mate, come on, Scott.
Come on, Scott.
What are you doing? What are you doing to me?
Right, I got a song ready, mate. You ready?
Excited.
I'm going to do it in the style of death metal to make it a bit harder.
So I'm guessing it's not death metal, so that's really slimmed it down for me. Thanks.
Really narrowed that one down.
God. Wail at the end. Little squeak. Oh, you're not finished.
It's really hard.
There's no limits. Is it There's No Limits? You can't both do it at the same time. There's a lot of lag. It sounds like noise to me now. Right, just Smith, you just do it. I don't know why Ross joined in. He got excited. It's Rihanna. It's Rihanna. It's that really, really druggy music video with a lot of hallucinogenics and a lot of
What's it
intimate
called,
moments
though?
with this guy. I think he's a model.
Gotta get it right,
Might be a
mate.
boyfriend.
What's it
I don't know the
There's
song
a lot of
title.
facts about the video there.
Don't know the song title, but do I get points for the facts? of the
No,
music
you lose.
There's a scene. There's a shot of a cigarette, and the ash is rainbow colours.
You could be googling that right now. In fact,
No, I'm not.
You could be
Hands free.
If you did, you'd
I'm
probably get the
Siriing
title.
it.
To be honest.
Yeah, you got
Siri.
Connect and Siri working at the same time. You don't need no hands.
Well, if it was out of 3 points, you'd get 1 for the title of the
Thanks.
but
1 point.
that's it.
That's one against someone else now.
Oh,
Are we just doing that?
No, we'll just do one.
All right.
Just do one.
Do one more. Okay.
Ready? Go.
I'm trying to think. Oh, I know. You spin me right round,
You
baby,
spin
right round,
me
like a
right-
record. Yeah. Get the intro in your head.
It's, I think I've got it somewhere.
I'm glad he's paying attention. Googling.
Hello.
We've got one now.
Okay.
You're back from outer space.
Go.
All right, I'm going to start with the bass line. All right, kick it off.
Mhm.
Dan 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 dan. I can't get the high. Dan 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 dan. Let's get into the chorus.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
It's not as dirty and gruff as that. I don't know why it's so dingy. We did a dingy
I kind of
version.
almost had it. Go again.
Oh, you must know.
I can't do it all again. I'm losing my voice here. Watch out, here I come.
No.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Rock up, baby, right around, right around.
That was Dead or
You
Alive
spin.
with You Spin Me Right Round. Awfully performed by Ross and Trot. Chris.
Thanks. Right, that was the challenge round. And now we'll finish things off with some nice questions.
Chris, what questions have we got?
What?
Chris,
Call me that.
What?
First question. Hi guys, I was wondering when you will be uploading a Today episode. That's how you pronounce. That's how you spelled
James.
it.
Well, now that the new version is out, the update, sorry, we might record some of that for you guys. We have had a little cheeky play ourselves, very in the game previously. However, yeah, we haven't uploaded anything yet, but we will do something soon.
We're feeling because the update that's just come out is just another big old overhaul, and what we put out will be outdated. So we might just dive right back in with the new stuff and be even more overwhelmed by
How we
things
don't
that
know.
we do not understand.
It's really good though. I really enjoyed it when we played.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The thing is, another thing we're up against is the fact that obviously we've got our core Minecraft fan base, and
No one watches it.
There's so many films, like so many videos that we want to make of so many different games. It's kind of hard to make a decision to base on one. So we're kind of still up in the air as to what to devote all our time to.
Yeah.
So.
But
Yeah.
But if
we'll
we
have
have
a
time-
delve, and then if people like it, we'll probably do more. I guess that's the kind of thing we're going with, is testing stuff out, and then like we've got this other game that Smith has mentioned recently. What was it called? Was it Tribes or the other one?
Well, we've got Trine 2 is coming out
Trine.
tomorrow.
Very close to Tribe.
There's also Renegade Ops that we've got that we want
yeah.
to try, which we gave away last
That
week.
our top contributor has won.
You won that, mate. Look after it, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
well
digital.
Done, well
So
done.
I hope
Knight.
that answers your question, James.
Yeah, we hope
Next
that answers
question.
the question.
Hmm.
I'm guessing you probably won't answer. Sorry about my spelling, by the way. You wouldn't guess I'm 16 with this spelling, would you? But I'd just like to know, which is better, Mac or PC? Well, great debate to have. Also, good day. That was from Courtney, a.k.a. Assassin Ninja. Well, Mac or PC? Well, Smith is primarily PC, although he does have a Mac now. Me and Trot both have MacBooks. We've been using Macs for a long time, but we also use PC. So, we have a taster of both ends of the stick. What?
Why did you manage to make things sound so
I
weird?
don't know. But what would you guys say? I mean, because it depends on what you do, I think, personally.
Absolutely.
It
And
doesn't
also
matter
depends
what
on
I
budget.
say. There's always going to be
Your
someone
backlash, yeah.
that says
I've got
I'm
PCs
wrong.
better.
So I'd rather say that I'm very much in both camps.
You
I'm
can't say
swinging
that.
heavily on that fence.
He's not. I don't think.
Right.
I'm
The way I see it,
All right, yeah, go for it.
sorry, I've been a PC gamer all my life, and I love PC gaming, and I spend a disgusting amount of money on improving my PC and all sorts of things like that. But the way I see it is the MacBook Pro is the best best
Mac.
laptop money you can buy. It's
Sure.
really, really expensive, so it's not going to be accessible to everybody. But if you've got the money, then why buy any other form of notebook? The operating system's solid, the build quality is brilliant, the screens are good, the software.
And you can have PC.
Yeah, and you can install a PC version on it. And I mean, it never used to be the case, but they've got great graphics cards in them now, so they just run everything. So
You
get
can
a
run
Mac,
Skyrim.
and they're super portable.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great thing. For if you want to do video stuff and photo stuff or anything kind of creative, a Mac is ideal. I don't like. There's nothing in PC that I can use that's
Sound
that.
recorder.
Sorry,
I mean,
sound
come on.
Yeah,
Well, because
Fully
I hunted.
functional sound
there's a lot of
recorder.
apps that are like really good for Mac.
What do you need apart from the red button and the levels?
I hunted high and low for a Windows replacement to just GarageBand because I just wanted to sort of make some basic music. And there's literally just nothing as nice to use as GarageBand on Windows. And
Again, sound recorder accommodates
again, the
those
basic
needs.
sound recorder that you'll find in.
yeah.
It may not have
applications.
multi-tracks, it may not have any loops,
Mm.
but it sure as hell has that red record button,
But yeah,
and you can't fault it.
I don't think you can really beat PC for games though. So
No.
that wins for games.
Yeah, it's got the whole market for
Yeah,
games,
PC,
and it's got
But
gaming,
for pretty much
defo,
everything
grapho.
else, get a Mac.
it's got DirectX, and Max has OpenGL,
Yeah, it's
and
not that.
OpenGL currently is inferior.
Yeah.
So moving on, I hope that answers your question, Courtney
Yes.
Assassin Ninja.
Smithy,
question.
read the next one for us.
The next question is, what's your favourite thing about Minecraft? That's from Finlay.
It's broad.
That's broad.
It's a lot of
That's
things.
Very
Big
question.
My favorite thing is being able to film everything in it and be creative with camera movements and stuff. That's my favorite thing.
Oh, that's a very film-centric
Yep.
answer. My favorite thing about it is the fact that the world is your oyster, and literally the whole environment is yours to change at your own taste. So you can literally move blocks anywhere and everywhere.
So the creativity in terms of the actual
Yes.
gameplay is the
Yes.
best part, really, isn't
It
it?
gives me a Lego hit, which I enjoy.
What about you, Smit?
I like the simple things in life. I like looking out on a nice server with lots and lots of RAM, where you can just see a really long way, where the rendering distance is set in miles, and just standing on the edge of like a Skylands island and just looking across and just thinking, wow, look at all that. Don't know, the scale, I think, is what I like about Minecraft. The scale of
Dev.
everything. Indeed.
Inf Dev.
That is my favourite thing.
Next question.
Hi, my username is ArcherAttack5, AA5 for short. I was wondering what editing program do you use? Sentence is a bit iffy because all the ones I find are pieces of shit. So it'll help me if you tell me. Plus, love your videos, they are awesome.
Well, if he's got a
That is
Mac, he'll be
from
alright.
ArcherAttacker5.
AA5. For sure.
AA5 for short.
We do,
I'm sure
okay,
that's
something that people will
shorter.
know, we do have a very brief FAQ on our channel if you go to the description. But yeah, we use Final Cut Pro on a Mac.
Final Cut Pro.
Logic for audio, After Effects for effects so far, and
Flash occasionally for the
ScreenFlow.
animations.
Yeah, ScreenFlow for the recording,
On Mac.
On Mac,
Screenflow
Bandicam.
captures your screen.
and Bandicam on Windows.
Which is nice.
Which is
and
nice
also
and
we
better than
use
Fraps.
Audacity to record our vocals tracks separately.
Yep.
And,
And then sync them up to the video.
sync them to the video.
So if you have patience,
Apply
you can
noise
do the
removal. It's a lengthy work process, but once you have the basis down and you get into the swing of things, it's relatively straightforward.
same.
It's not straightforward because we always like to do music videos and random whatnots in our things, but you can do it if you put your
Mind
back
to
into it.
Good. That's a good way to end the podcast. Well, as always, we suggest you send questions to hatchat@hat-films.com
And
and
if you
your
wish-
challenges as well.
If you wish to buy Smith a nice looking scarf, please head to hatventures.net/donate to stand for the chance to win Assassin's Creed 2 Nostalgia Edition and the shout out at the start, or be top hatter and donate whatever you like and get the shout out and the Bandcamp code to download our entire album on Bandcamp or whatever format you choose. And also, we'd just like to say for everyone that has donated already, thank you so much. It really does help us, and
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you very
we
much.
are very
That's awesome.
pleased that you are part of our community, and we are going to help you out soon with our website upgrades and server upgrades. There's a temporary server right now, by the way. I'm just
Yeah.
going to get the
Go check it
IP
Yeah.
because it's no whitelist right now. Anyone can jump on. It's the latest release of Minecraft, vanilla. It's not vanilla, it's got Bucket, so there's like anti-griefing things and stuff.
But yeah,
But yeah,
in
we
general,
set it up literally because our upgraded server is taking so long to upgrade because of Bucket. So we have this temporary one where anyone can go on and build. The IP is on hatventures.net, so head over to there and you'll find it. Thank you.
Yeah.
fantastic. Also, another thing about donations is the fact that it spurs us on to create great content for you guys. So whenever we see a little, even the smallest donation pop in there, we instantly edit furiously to get the next piece of content out to you because we love
It's
you
not
guys.
just that though, but there's a lot of
Well, it helps us
hidden
out.
expenses in editing, like sending hard drives through the pigeon mail.
Yeah,
we like to
they're
call it,
expensive, those
and,
donations.
lots of other things that unfathomably. So those definitely help us live and keep eating digestive biscuits. So thank you
Plus,
so much.
I keep buying really expensive walrus meat off the black market. Really
What?
expensive.
Really
I know.
overly priced.
It's really, and you're getting it too. You're on the same
Yeah.
website. I think he's on
Oh,
the
I
same
think we
website.
might
Fade
be.
in.
I think we might
I
be
like to fade in the
primary
outro
reason
music.
prices are going
Fade in the
out.
outro
Yeah,
music.
Like,
Alright.
sort of-
Overwhelm their voices with the outro music.
We'll end this with a delightful good day from everyone. Good day.
Good day.
Do gay.
Well, that's weird. Do gay.
Good day.
Thanks, Chris. I think I'm gonna make it so that Chris is more annoying than Scrotumus.
It feels annoying. Do gay.